host of the Gridiron.
We got some injuries to talk about here. I mean, the Steelers actually, they have some guys too, a little banged up. Once again, it's Monday night we're talking about, so we got some extra time. Everybody, all the guys got some extra time to do a little bit of healing. But to the Giants, let's see what they got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They got 10 guys listed, but got Cor'Dale Flott with a groin. He was limited practice today. But once again, it was on Friday, limited practice on Friday. But, they still got Saturday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday he can rest up. Then he's got almost most of Monday. Not sure how bad the groin is, but then you got the Hammer, who did not practice at all, did not participate, did not practice, whatever it is. So apparently it looks like his hamstring might still be holding him out. Trey Hawkins, the third, of course, an ankle. He was limited participation. Once again, I mean, if his ankle's that bad, hopefully not. Like I said, but he was limited in participation on Friday. He's got all Saturday. He's got all of Sunday. And he's got most of Monday. So hopefully, another 2.5 days off or so, 2.5 plus days off. Hopefully, his ankle will be a lot better, hopefully for Monday. So, but he's not a starter. Now with Adoree, he with his neck, he might miss another game. Let me get Sexy Dexter with a hip. He was limited today, but I'm sure I'd be shocked if he didn't want to play him. Ty Summers with an ankle, he did not participate. Burnsy had groin and an Achilles. He was limited on Thursday. Friday he did not participate. As I said, I would just with Burnsy, I would just take the rest of the week. We'll see you. We'll see you. When's the game start? 8:15 on Monday night. We'll see you then. 8 o'clock, 8:15, whenever it starts. You don't practice Saturday, don't practice Sunday. Just rest up, buddy. Rest up. Bryce Ford-Wheaton with an Achilles. He was full participation, so that's good. Jalin Hyatt with his rib. He was full participation. That's good. And Jermaine Eluemunor, he had a hip. He did not participate. So, oh my God! I got one more time for the hearing impaired. Oh my God! If he don't go, whoo, man, let me tell you what. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, I'm not even turning the TV on. Let me tell you what. If you got Evan Neal at right tackle and Azudu at left tackle, don't even bother showing up. Don't even go out to Pittsburgh. Just write up a score. Just, I don't know, whatever. 27-10. How's that sound? Does that sound good, Mr. Tomlin? 27-10. You guys win? All right, cool. That sounds. Don't even bother. I mean, oh my God. Could you imagine? Wow. And there goes one of the problems. Is trying to keep Daniel Jones safe, healthy, where he can stand upright. Right, and it's not even so much winning a football game. I mean, you really hurt not totally decimating your chances of winning next season. But I mean, if you got to come out with another $23 million, which is going to come off the cap space next year if you own on injury guarantee, boy, and that really hurts the amount of the chances of you bringing in. I mean, $23 million. You know what? You can bring in a fantastic ball player for $23 million. Let me tell you what. I mean, you could bring him. Phew, my goodness. Darn near any offensive lineman, any tight end, any running back, a really good wide receiver for $23 million a year. I mean, you're not going to get the upper echelon, but $23 million a year, you can get some pretty good, right? You can get any interior defensive lineman for $23 million a year. Edge rushers, you're talking the upper echelon. No, that's a bit much. But you can get a linebacker, you can get any safety, you can get almost any cornerback, you can get anybody for $23 million, except for like a wide receiver or edge rusher or quarterback. But I mean, so it's going to be that's got to be starting weighing heavily, especially if Shane's going to be back. If he's going to still be steering the USS Titanic, right, before it hits the iceberg. So at $23 million, that's a lot of freaking money. So, but the Steelers got a few guys as injured their own. Let's see what they got here. They got even more than the Giants do. Wow, what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 guys. The Giants had 10, I think. But they got the Kazee, their one safety. He was full participation. Elliott with a back, he was limited today. Donte Jackson, a cornerback, he was full participation. One of their linebackers, he was limited with a hamstring. Herbig, another one of their linebackers, he did not participate with a hamstring. Zach Frazier, their center, he had an ankle. He did not participate. Now, I mean, the one with that, if you got the center, right, he's the guy that's got to take care of the nose tackle, right? So even if he does start, if he's got a problem with his ankle, whoo, man, they better double team Sexy every snap. Let me tell you what, Sexy's going to run amok. Let me tell you what. So Zach Frazier had an ankle. He did not participate. Dylan Cook, an offensive tackle, he was full participation. Cor'Dale Patterson, an ankle, he was limited. Benton, one of their defensive tackles, Canoe Benton, he was full participation. Cameron Haywood, he did not participate, but it looked like he was just rest. That dude's a beast. Dude's a freaking beast, Cameron Haywood. And Isaac Samolo, offensive lineman, he did not participate, but he was just like a rest day. So I mean, look, that might be what do we got? 1, 2, yeah. So they might have a couple. I mean, it's still you find out, but I mean, they might have a couple guys that may not play, but as a lot of teams do, they got guys that are banged up. The Giants, obviously, of course, a couple of the guys that are not on the list are one of our better guys. I mean, obviously, Graham Gano is not on the list, right? He's our best kicker, obviously, but Andrew Thomas not on the list. Right? So we'll see. We'll see you next year. Kayvon, right, from the defensive side, one of the best defensive players we got, right? He's not on the list because he's on injured reserve. So we also have a couple guys that are on the list who are really good players, but hopefully Eluemunor plays because oh my God, if we don't have if we don't have Eluemunor and we got to put Neal in there. Say, if you can imagine Zudu on one side and Neal on the other, wow. We could be looking for some trouble there. Let me tell you what. So I mean, said the official injury report's not out, but I mean, I said the one nice thing is at least all the players for the Giants and the Steelers players, they have all of Saturday, they got all of Sunday, and then they have until 8. They got 18 hours on Monday to rest up as well too. So they all have a lot of time. The problem is it's nice getting that extra 18 hours or extra day or so, right, of rest because you're playing Monday night. But then the problem is the turnaround time is a lot quicker the following week when you got to play on Sunday. So there is the good and the bad.